Mixed messages from the Thai government concerning the repatriation of Burmese nationals after the elections is causing unease in refugee camps. Speculation that Thailand is planning to send back over 140,000 refugees living in the 9 camps along its western border with Burma has raised serious concerns amongst Burmese in Thailand.
ဒီဆောင်မှုပေါ့နော်သူတို့ရဲ့ဘဝဒီဆောင်မှုရဲ့အမှတ်ခံချက်ကိုမရှိနိုင်သေးပဲနဲ့ကဒီနေရာဌာနေကိုပြန်ပို့လို့မဖြစ်နိုင်ဘူးဖြစ်တယ်။ဘာဖြစ်လို့ဒီစေစုန်ပေါင်းများစွာကျွန်တော်ထွက်ပြေးတင်းချောင်နေထိုင်လာရတဲ့သူတို့တွေကအခုဆိုရင်သူတို့ရဲ့နေမြေတွေလယ်မြေတွေဟုတ်လားအိုးအိမ်တွေကိုဟာရဲသူတို့ဒီပျက်စီးဆုံးရှုံးလက်လွတ်ခဲ့ရပြီဖြစ်တယ်ဆိုတော့ရုပ်တရက်ချင်းသူတို့ရဲ့ဘဝကိုပြန်လည်တည်ဆောက်ဖို့ဆိုတာတော့ဘလို့မှမဖြစ်နိုင်ဘူးတဲ့ဒီခြေခံပုံမှာတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီထိုင်းဆိုရအနေနဲ့ကတော့အများကြီးသူအထက်သွင်းစဉ်းစားပေးဖို့လိုပါတယ်
Thailand have denied that they plan to repatriate refugees following the strong objections to comments made by the Foreign Minister Kasit Piromia at the beginning of this month. But some argue their concerns are not unfounded, as in February this year the Thai government attempted to repatriate 3,000 Karen refugees back to Burma. Amongst them was this boy. A month after his return, he was killed and his brother gravely injured after triggering an unexploded grenade. He and his family escaped Burma in June 2009 after a government attack on an area near their village occupied by the Karen National Union. To escape the fighting, they crossed the border to Thailand to seek refuge. They were successfully returned to an area of conflict where they have no recognition from the UNHCR, and just a few weeks later, the youngest of the family was dead when an M79 grenade launcher he had picked up to play with exploded. The Karen people have been fighting a civil war in Burma for over 60 years. The area they occupy is dangerous and heavily mined, so returning to this land poses obvious risks. But many believe that repatriation on such a vast scale would be impossible.
I don't think the Thai government will send people back en masse. I don't think you'd see this massive one-day clearing out of the camps because it would just be too impractical, and the international outcry and probably the domestic Thai outcry would just be too much. But seeking solutions to send some people back who agree to go back, that could be something that could be looked at.
However, if the Thai government is looking to after the elections as a time when it will be easier to repatriate, this may be a dangerous assumption, as many speculate the situation in Burma is unlikely to improve.
I don't think that the situation in eastern Burma is going to change dramatically at all as a result of the elections. In fact, some people are claiming that it could actually get worse. The central dynamics of the conflict have not changed in the past 10, 15 years. There's been ceasefires in some areas, but the state of development, the state of the conflict, the human security elements of this have not improved. And the elections won't change that at all. You're not going to evaporate tens of thousands of landmines.
Refugees in Thailand are stateless people with few rights and little option. After years of living in limbo, many long to return to a place they can call home. But for these refugees, returning to Burma would be a worse situation still. And the upcoming elections will not change circumstances that are the result of decades of war and persecution.